Welcome to Shark Week on Bloodbath and Beyond. Today we review Jersey Shore Shark Attack. Sharks here!
This summer, there's a new crew moving down to Seaside Heights. And this year, they got more to dodge than just the grenades. Take it away, Vinny.
Let's get this party started.
So basically, all these sharks came up from the depths of the ocean because some people came in and they wanted to take down the boardwalk and make a golf course. And so the drilling vibrated these sharks out of hibernation, I guess, and now they're attacking.
So what did we like about this movie?
I liked all the references to Jersey Shore. We had tons of sexy Guidos, big gorillas, throwbacks to the crocodiles, everything Seaside Heights.
It's Jersey Shore, but with sharks.
Yeah, it pretty much was. We have Nookie, we have Donnie instead of Ronnie. We've got
The complication.
The complication!
When the ladies see these, things get complicated. Yeah!
Like, the whole cast was really entertaining. They played the parts perfectly to what the Jersey Shore cast was like.
You can really tell they study them to a T to make sure they get that perfect Guido look.
I actually enjoyed the sharks in this movie. Like, it looked sick. Like, it looked like a real shark, but like they made it like a beast.
I really love the suspense they added in this movie. Like, there were so many kills that we thought were gonna happen, but didn't happen. Like, someone would get so close to the water and you're gonna trip up, and then they'd be fine.
Now, back when we watched Camp Dread, I said Montana Marks had the best ass that we've seen in any movie. She has some competition with Melissa Molinaro, who played Nookie in this movie, as she strutted her stuff in the sweetest pink shiny leggings, and she was just doing a Jersey Turnpike on there, so her ass was shaking in front of this guy's face, and it was fucking awesome.
Everything looked fantastic. Though, I don't know if it's better than Montana Marks.
It's competition.
It's a tight competition.
I thought the rivalry between the Preps and the Guidos is kind of cool. Throwing that mix in there, making a lot of fights happen. It was nice that there was more than one enemy than just the sharks, that there was actually the asshole Preppies that they had to deal with. What were our favorite kills? My favorite death is actually a twofer. We got the scuba diver in the water, we got the foreman on land. Scuba diver is climbing up the ladder, and all of a sudden the shark just comes up underneath him and just starts gnawing at his legs. And then the foreman reaches down, grabs his arm, trying to pull him up, and then boom, the arm comes off. Foreman falls back, hits the electrical panel, electrocutes himself, and dies.
My favorite death goes out to Vinny. Vinny was a fisherman, thought he caught something, reels it in, it's a head. We see our first cheesy practical effect. Stumbles around and loses his rod. As he goes in to reach for his rod, shark comes in, bites like half of his arm off. Blood is just squirting all over him. It looks so cool. He falls over, and that's it.
My favorite kill is when there's a couple wading in the water, and a guy kind of was like, hey, you want to see my 8-pack? Flashes his abs. We got this chick busts out her cell phone and is like,
this one's from my hunk album.
The shark just fucking grabs him and starts eating his abs, and then blood's like spraying all over her. She ends up becoming so drenched in blood, and I fucking loved it, and it was just fucking great.
What didn't we like about this movie? I really want to give these Guidos some credit, but I just thought they were way too smart. He's like making all these like conclusions that are correct.
You sound like Bradford, you pompous shit.
Oh, shall I use this as a rectal probe?
I didn't like some of the middle bit of the movie where they tried to talk too much about the development of the golf course. Like, we understood that they were building a golf course, getting rid of the boardwalk. They didn't need to have as many scenes describing the story as they did. It's a shark attack movie, we get it.
I didn't like the wet t-shirt contest that didn't end up being a wet t-shirt contest. Don't tease us like that.
This is about as stupid of a dislike as I didn't like how their mojitos were bright green and not clear with mint leaves in them.
Now it's time for our final thoughts and ratings.
For a shark film, I found this very entertaining. I was laughing a lot, mainly because of all the references to Jersey Shore. I thought they did a great job parodying the Jersey Shore, and they added all the elements that we get in pretty much every shark movie we watch. It was funny, we had some pretty decent kills, and the cast was very entertaining. So that being said, I'm going to give this 4 ASS's out of 5.
Alcohol, son. Sex. Pound it. Explode it. Rain it down. Go on, get a win. All right, let's bounce.
This movie was a great representation of Jersey Shore. It really captured everything about the show, including the characters, the intros, even down to the music, and the little subtleties like Nookie being too tanned and having sunglass tan. This was funnier than your average shark movie, which was pretty solid. We had a few practical effects. I could have used a little more, but all the characters were really enjoyable, and that's what really made this film worth watching. So I'm going to give this 3.5 Jersey Turnpikes out of 5.
Jersey Shore, baby! You guys are just stealing everything I need to say. This movie was great. I had the parodies were awesome. All the guys were spot on. The deaths were cool. They even put in some practical effects. I thought they did a great job. They nailed all these things. The storyline wasn't half bad. Better than your average shark movie. So with that, I'm gonna give this movie 4 Joey Fatones being eaten by a shark out of 5.
Joey Fatone just got eaten by a shark!
That's what we thought about the movie. If you've seen it, let us know in the comments below. Like this video, sub to the channel to stay updated with our horror reviews and our games of What Would You Do, and make sure you tweet at us at Bloodbath_TV.